My mission when I went into music was basically to be an ambassador for my culture, an ambassador for my country. And I just want to introduce Malawian music, the Malawian sound, our stories, who we are, to the rest of Africa. My Africa is my people, my culture, and my life. Hey yo, what up, it's your boy Tay Grin, aka the Nyao King, all the way from Malawi.
At 33 years old, Tay Grin is a Malawian hip-hop icon.
My music is a fusion of my tradition, and when I say that, I fuse a lot of cultural instruments that come from a tribe that I'm from, which is the Chewa tribe. There's a lot of dancing that I pick up from, there's a lot of melody, a lot of storytelling that I fuse into my music.
His own story began in the United States.
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and we sort of traveled around quite a bit. When I was young, my mom worked for the UN, so we were in a variety of countries. We lived in Zimbabwe, Botswana, Lesotho, and I only came back to Malawi in 2005. The beauty about it growing up is it didn't matter which country we were in. My mom made sure that we would come back every December for the Christmas holidays, and we would stay a whole month in Malawi. So it gave me a chance to just sort of, stay grounded and just really learn more about my culture as I was growing up.
And it's here in Malawi where his music career kicked off.
Malawi is a beautiful country. It's called the warm heart of Africa. It's a place one must definitely visit. I think it's a jewel. I would never want to live anywhere else but Malawi. I've traveled the world, but every time I leave Malawi, I always miss home. When I come back, it's it's a breath of fresh air, and it's where my heart is. So we're basically now at Chesterfield. It's a place where I like to come whenever I have free time just to have local food. So on my plate we have local boiled chicken, which is a delicacy here. But it's very delicious. It's mixed with spices and local chili called gambuzi. And then we also have the cow hump, which is another delicacy that we like to have. So that's grilled over the fire. And it goes absolutely very well with Nsima. So it's lunchtime, chilled vibes. My main man will say Kwame here, but yeah.
I'm busy eating now.
Bon appetit.
A creative at heart, he didn't initially set out to become a musician.
Well, music for me started about 12 years ago, and I was a poet before that. The funny thing is I dropped out of music school when I was in high school. The grades weren't too great, so I thought to myself, well, let me drop that and pick something else. A couple of friends encouraged me to get into music. So we started sort of playing around at home on the computer, on Fruity Loops, making beats, recording a couple of songs. I released a couple of tracks on the radio. They did very well.
12 years on, his music is celebrated around the world.
The philosophy that I live by is very simple. If you can visualize it, you can obtain it, provided you persevere, are passionate about it, and work extremely hard. I've won several awards in the UK. I was on a world tour last year, and I went to every continent. So the music is traveling, and thanks to the fact that it's easy now to get music to different places simply by putting it online.
Through hip-hop, he's on a mission to put the sounds of Malawi on the global map.
I think it holds a lot of power because a lot of the youth listen to this genre of music. And the messaging that is in there has influenced a lot of change. But it has also helped develop a lot of young talented people who have been able to gain jobs by being producers, being musicians. And there's a lot of growth and a lot of revenue that is being channeled through the industry. Hey yo, what up? It's your boy Tay Grin, and welcome to my life, I suppose. Making sure the dreads look fly. Yeah, and I'm here with my best friend, Kwame, who's also getting his hair done next to me. Imaging is very important for an artist, you know. You have to look good, smell good. At the end of the day, you're a role model to many people who follow your music, who listen to your music, and you know, listen to the advice that you give. So in order for that to resonate with them, you need to really represent yourself well. And at the end of the day, you're a trendsetter. You know, you're the one who pushes the envelope. Yeah, basically, so the hairstyle's done, looking fresh, looking clean, ready to take on whatever comes next. You know, the hat's off now, gotta show off the hair and the dreads.
Despite his can-do attitude, the journey hasn't all been easy.
I think the biggest challenge is that I came at a time when hip-hop music wasn't regarded as something serious. And I had to fight that stereotype. I came in at a point where there wasn't a lot of support for the industry, no sponsorship from the corporate companies because they felt hip-hop artists were very radical. At that time, it was very difficult. Whatever we did, if we recorded, if we shot videos, promotion, the money came from us as individuals, and it was a very tough time. So we had to fight that, the financial aspect, but we also had to fight sort of the perception that people had on the music. And then Malawi at the time didn't really have any foothold on the international platform. So when I released a lot of my music, I had to sort of get to Johannesburg, go to the channels, whether it was MTV or Channel O, and sort of say, look, man, get my music on, and this is what I'm about. So we really had to work extra hard in comparison to some of the other countries that had industries that were working.
But Tay isn't one to shy away from hard work. He gives whatever he does in and outside of music his 110%.
My vision is just that I believe that every young person must utilize their talent, their God-given talent and ability, the best that they can to help develop their country or their nation.